Hello, this is Adore from Brixmaven, and in this video we'll be looking at how to use the Alpha library blocks to build a wireframe. So I will be honest, starting out with the Alpha Figma UI Kit might be a little bit intimidating, but it's actually fairly easy to use. Especially the amount of available blocks is quite a lot, so you have to familiarize yourself with them, which can take some time. But if you use it frequently, you'll get to know what blocks we have and what blocks we don't have, and you can also use it in your when you're sketching out a web page, right? And make it a little bit easier for you to choose your blocks. So once you first start out, I recommend starting out with a sketch. That's what I really recommend. Start with paper. Maybe also have the Figma file in front of you. Just go through the section. So you start with the hero section. Make sure that you just first start with a sketch of how the content will be placed. And the most important thing is, if you already have the copy, then that will just make your life much easier, because it's easier to look at the blocks and get a better idea of how you want to place the content, what kind of structure you're looking for. Are the images involved, are the videos involved, whatever, etc. So make sure that is clear from the start, and that will just simply help this process. Because if you just dive in, you don't have a copy yet, you're just putting the pages, just stacking the sections on top of one another. There's nothing bad about that, but you might have to make changes later if the copy is different, or if the section does not match the copy, etc. Stuff like that. So first thing is start with sketch. The most perfect process is to have the copy, then the sketch, and then you move on to Figma and you start building. So in this video we're just going to build out a wireframe. We've built out a wireframe before. We built out this one. This was done in the basic frame video. So I'm just going to remove all this and just start all over. You know what, I'll just remove the whole thing. Let me just start from scratch, as we can just, I think that's much better if we do that. So just copy this. We need a canvas basic frame. So we paste it. We detach the instance. Why? So that we can paste the blocks into this frame. Select the header container. Go to your headers. Select the header. Let's take some. Let's just take this one. So go back to our canvas. Paste the header. Go to your main container and let's start building. So we have our hero section. Let's pick one. Let's take this one. This could be maybe like a nice landing page where we try to capture a lead, right? This is a good one. Paste it in. And what could we place after this? Maybe we want to showcase our authority, so we might go for something like a logo. Keep in mind, all these things we can customize later. It's just basically, we're just trying to sell the idea to the client, like, okay, this could be a potential flow of how the website could look like. So next, what we want to have is maybe like an introduction section. So go to our content section where we can find content, something that can something like this. So maybe this is where we introduce some kind of issue, problem, to grab the visitor's attention, right? Obviously we've already grabbed the attention here, but we want to build that interest even more, right? And then from here we can introduce some kind of solution. So let me see what could be. Maybe this could be a good section. And we go here, and this is a solution for them. And now we want to let them know or showcase the people that have used, if this is a service or a product, and they can read the testimonials so that we can build a strong social proof. This one looks good. So So depending on the content you have, you can choose the block that fits your what kind of story you're trying to tell, right? So now that we have all this, we can have maybe a how it works section, because we want to communicate to them that it's like super easy to work with us, or the process is super easy. So this could be a simple how it works section. Okay, let me move this away because we are, something clean, like this. Okay, so now we have how it works, and now I might want to like propose some kind of future, or maybe a call to action, like, okay, if you've seen what the problem is, we have a solution. These are the people that have cool things to say about us. This is how simple it can be for you, and this is the offer. So maybe another content section. I'll add a content section, and then we can do a call to action. If I can find the content section here. So maybe this could look like an offer. Oh, sorry. Oh, wait, not on the right place. There we go. And then I can add like a call to action section. See, something cool. Okay, something like this. Just add that, and we could just add a footer to just finish things up. Obviously, if there was a landing page, we would not need a elaborate footer, but in this case I'm just going to add one. Yeah, we have a footer. I'm trying to show you guys just how you would piece together a page. So now we have a full page here. Let's preview it. So there's a full page, looking good. Okay, so let's go back, and now if we're happy with what we have here, we can just duplicate this. So let me call this desktop. So this is the desktop frame. I'll duplicate this and call this the mobile. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a mobile version, which is fairly simple to do. So first of all, I would advise to start with the header. So in the header, see it says to desktop. So this is the second frame. You can just search for to mobile, then it will display the mobile version, and then we'll move on to the hero section. We need to search. This is hero 38, so we need 38 mobile. This is logo 3, so we need 3 mobile. This is content 12, so we need 12 mobile, and we just keep it going and just convert this all to mobile. So now you can see the mobile version for desktop, for mobile, 16 mobile, 18 mobile, and this is 18 mobile. And then we go to the mobile frame or the canvas, and then we go to layers, and we set this to the variable mode to change it to mobile, which will change the canvas size and the container width size. So now we have the mobile version of our web page. So now I can, if you go from the top, we have a mobile version like that. Within a minute, we have a fully mobile page which you can present to the client and just take them through the process. Like, hey, this is how potentially your mobile can look like. This is how the desktop would look like. You could even make the header sticky, like I've explained in the basic frame video. Like, you first need to convert. So on the desktop, you need to convert this to remove auto layout so it becomes a frame. You make sure that your header container is on top of the main container. You go to prototype, you go to scroll behavior and then position, set this to fixed, and you're ready to go. So your header container is fixed and your main container is scroll. So this will scroll and this will stay fixed. So let's do that for mobile too. We remove the auto layout. We bring the heading up. Bring it up. Set this to fix. So let's check again. As you can see, you can scroll down. It works. And mobile the same. So your the mobile heading can also be fixed. And that's the reason why we separate the header container from the main container. And we can also choose to add a shadow, and here we also add a shadow just to elevate the header just a bit, so it has a, as you can see, this is shadow on it. And on desktop you can also see the shadow. It's a cool way to present your product or your website. And there are Figma has more prototype options, like you can link pages together and really click through a project, but that's more advanced stuff which I don't want to get into now. That's not within the scope of this video. But as you can see, this is how you build out a wireframe, and you could then just go back to your basic frame, copy your basic frame again, and like work on the, for example, this could be, I don't know, a server or contact page, and you just do the same thing here. So that is how you actually build out a wireframe in Figma with the Alpha Figma UI Kit. I hope this was another educational video. I hope I brought some more understanding to how you can build out a wireframe. I do plan to make a much more in-depth video where I actually not only build out the wireframe, but actually go further than that, build out a website, and then eventually build it out in bricks. But that video we obviously take more time to create, but we're gonna make it happen. Yeah, so if you have any questions, shoot me an email. I'll get back to you. For now, have a nice day, and we'll speak soon. Bye bye.